Welcome to a special edition of Email Never Sleeps. I'm the only guest today, and I wanted to talk about something that's pretty concerning that I've seen in the industry. I attended a conference a few weeks ago, it was specifically for casino marketers and technologists. And one of the things that I said on stage, and we've uncovered as a team here, is a list currently at about 36 other email service providers which talk about their acceptable use policy and whether or not they allow companies such as casinos, sports betting, gambling of any nature send email on their platform. And what you're going to see up here in this recording is, I think, a QR code that's going to take you to a web page to discover one of these 36 ESPs. Now, if you're sending on one of these ESPs, I mean, the likelihood of you potentially getting a letter or getting kicked off, it's eventually probably going to come. And I say eventually probably is because you have to let the compliance department sort of catch up and understand who the clients are and whether or not you fit into the mold of the acceptable use policy. And I think one of the things that concerns me the most, because I've read hundreds of these things over the last month or two, was how they lumped casinos and gambling companies in with things like escort services, prostitution, multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing, e-loans, and just really the very high-risk senders out there today. And I gotta say, that's concerning to me. Concerning to me because I've talked to many different casino operators, and some of the things that they want to do are what normal marketers want to do. They want to be able to nurture their guests, their loyal guests, with gifts and promotions, people that have registered, people that have stayed or played or have really sort of invested not just in the gambling portion, but in the travel and the hospitality portion of the casino, if there is that sort of thing at the on-premise casino. And what I want to issue is not necessarily a warning. I want to issue just to be on the lookout. And the reason why I say that is because when we were at this conference, we got a call from an agency that said, hey, we've used you before in the past. Actually, one of our clients was on iPost in the past. They just got an email that said they've been kicked off of this particular platform, which is incidentally on this list for no apparent reason. And they just shut them off. And I fear that some of these bigger companies that you see on this list are going to do the same and kind of leave casinos, sports, casino operators, sports betting operators in a lurch. And it's not easy to move over sometimes to a new platform. And so what I'd love for you to do, if you're a casino operator, if you deal in gambling in and itself, I really encourage you to go to this link and check to see if one of your vendors is there. If it is, I'm not a FUD guy, but I definitely want to alert you to this, that, it potentially could happen. And you might be out of pocket, either money or time or both, to get pushed onto a different platform. And let me say unequivocally, and I don't like to do a lot of salesmanship, but, we believe at iPost that all gaming, casino, sports betting operators really should have a platform for email marketing or for SMS marketing. And I really am confused as to why some vendors don't allow it. And when you see this list, when you look at this list and say to yourself, these are some big name companies with some big name money behind them, it's really hard to understand, but that's okay, because iPost, we welcome you. And look, if you have questions or comments or just want to chat about it, I'm going to leave my email address here at the bottom where you can get a hold of me, or feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn. But I'd also be very careful, because there are other people out there posting on LinkedIn this very thing, and represent organizations that actually use systems on this list. So it's sort of a double-edged sword. So look, thank you for indulging me with your time. I know this is not a typical email never sleeps, but I really want you to focus in on who do you partner with in today's climate? Who do you want to stand behind you? And do people or companies actually want you as the operator on their system? Again, thanks for your attention.